Hi Aries, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I kind of knew this was going to happen. I think, okay, all right. I just want to tell you there is a very strong King of Swords energy coming through. Here it is. Actually, there are two King of Swords in this deck, and the one that I was seeing, so I think they might be both coming in, could also just be a confirmation for me around the conversation between some, like an intense conversation between two intense people, or just an intense conversation that's happening. So here we go. The King of Swords. Yeah, there's a conversation going on here, needing to go on here. Let's see. This is Gemini and Mercury energy. And as you know, as I talk about pretty much always here at the Tarot Closet, Mercury is strongly connected to reading and writing. So this can be around SMS, text messages, social media messages, email. But it's also Mercury. So if you normally see this person and talk to them, or do you talk via phone or voice messages? Do you know what I mean? Because there's a strategy around whatever the case is. There's a conversation and there's a strategy around what this person, how they're coming to you, what they're planning to say is what I wanted to say to you. Okay. And I'm wondering if somebody's getting out of the Seven of Cups energy, because that is an energy of too many choices. It's like commitment issues. And then we're seeing the Two of Swords here. Libra energy. And it's kind of like, well, it's both a decision. It's in somebody's in their head. It's sort of like indecisive energy. It could also be around you. There's a conversation. There's some clarity there's clarity that's needing to come in around this relationship. Okay. We're off and we're running. The Seven of Cups, by the way, Venus and Scorpio. Hello. Aries, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. My name is Christine. You can call me Chris, as you can see here with my Welcome to the Tarot Closet with Chris sign. I'm very happy you have joined me, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, to another Aries Tarot reading. Aries Love Tarot Reading, Aries Love Reading. It is a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know, don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? I don't know. Let's take a look at this energy that is continuing to come in, because we know that there is some kind of communication here. King of Wands is here with the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Is somebody here making some kind of offer, or is this about long-term energy? Is there a conversation about it, you know? The King of Wands, it's your energy, Aries. This fiery energy, like this King of Wands, just feeling bold, just coming here and making a move. King of Swords, communication, I tell you what. New cycle here in this Ten of Pentacles. Mercury and Virgo energy. There's that Mercury energy. I'm wondering if it's a conversation about it. Is this someone you've been in a long-term connection with? Have you been building something up? Has it been building? Has it been on the table? Aries, all your Aries Love Tarot readings are linked in a playlist in the description below, and you'll find all zodiac signs there. Oh, that's interesting. All zodiac signs there, actually. You will also find all signs tarot readings. I'm going to show you that. Collective love readings, as well as twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey. So they haven't been. Look, the King of Wands is back, and it's come in reverse. You've been waiting on this person to get I don't know, to sort of fear around it, because it's like, make the move, you know? Communicate here. But it's bigger, what you're waiting on. It's bigger, but there's a conversation around it. Because this is the Two of Wands here, as you can see. And that's more of your energy, Mars and Aries, waiting for someone to make a choice. Could be literal around travel, like waiting. Look, somebody's holding on to the world here, the earth, looking up at the moon, clarity, feelings, the subconscious energy, what is hidden, looking up as they hold on to the world card. It's kind of both. It's like a wait for someone to make a choice. But that's also, obviously, there's something to talk about here around some kind of fear, maybe, not just communicating. That is here, though. I'll tell you what. King of Wands coming back in here in reverse. It's kind of like where things are now. But I feel like it's also connected to something bigger here in the World card. Not just around feelings, but that too, revealing feelings, but feelings about what's in this world here, which, excuse me, this Two of Wands card. This world brings in the World card for me. And that's a completion energy. So that can be literally around somebody who would need to relocate. Maybe there is a job or other connections or something for somebody to change. But that's also a move in life-changing decisions around bigger things like marriage, coming together, like completing the picture energy. And it does bring in that World card energy that everybody's kind of there. It's still in this cycle that's, I don't know how long it's been going on, but that you've been in. Completing some lessons, some goals, facing and overcoming some obstacles, perhaps even paying off some karmic debts. Look at this in the King of Cups, the feelings, the Queen of Wands, the confidence to move, connected with the King of Wands in reverse. Wow. I do want to validate too, it's not going to be for everyone, but if there is like maybe a more physical, and there's been talk or plans to go further, from that to get more serious or more exclusive, that is here, because there's a wait for somebody to make a choice, to make a move, which again could be around really big things, this emotional energy around it. So also you, like making that decision, the subconscious, bringing it up and getting some clarity and truth. And it's connecting to the King of Cups, so we already have seen the King of Wands in the upright. It's back in reverse, so sort of like fear or not quite ready to make this life-changing decision. Like that's where it's been. And then the King of Swords, which was really clear to me before your reading began that it was going to come in. I don't know. And here it is. And then it was in. So we already have 3 of the 4 kings under our Emperor here, which is interesting because that's your energy. Yeah, waiting to work this out. Quite literally. It's around this person, this King of Wands in reverse. Again, whatever this fear is, whether it's moving things to another level from physical to more serious, if there is a relocation involved, or we're looking at like big stuff too. Well, everything's big, really, huh? It's relative to you. Like completing that picture to marriage or a family energy, whatever the case is. It's like it hasn't been worked out. It hasn't been decided. There's still a wait here. And it's connecting with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And that's sort of like, yeah, things are not really worked out. There hasn't been either there's a lot of details still that somebody's trying to figure out or haven't really been focused on it. Whatever the case, this is the Sun in Virgo energy, and that does put the Sun in reverse. And that's a temporary energy. It's in reverse. That's where it's going to be. It's the Sun. So it doesn't stay there. That's what I want to say, a new cycle, getting into that luminary energy. But it's really clear that we're not there yet, and there's a lot of undecided energy. But the feelings, here they are, the King of Cups, and this is where their energy is really strong. Pisces energy here, but the Master of Emotions. And I want to validate for you if you are, hearing in the zodiac energy and you're worried about it, or don't worry about that, because pretty much a lot of that energy is going to come through in your reading. If something is validating for you in that way, great. But don't worry if it's not. It's about the energies. This Queen of Wands, the confidence too, literally. And you could see like not being quite ready, but kind of building themselves up here to communicate. You can also see that here. Something hasn't been worked out. You're like, there's a strong waiting on this person energy. I also want to validate the King of Wands in reverse, divine masculine energy. And the Queen of Wands in the upright, divine feminine energy. This is Leo energy. The yin-yang energy here, the imbalance around the move. You know what I mean? That's clear. And it's also telling me that you're both here. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. That's bringing it. Whoa. The Lovers is here. Here we go. So that's bringing in a lot of insight. That's what I wanted to say. And the Lovers card, I would say probably even more so, which we're going to talk about in just a minute here. It's your overall energy. So you love each other. It's real clear. It's real clear that they love you. And it's also really clear, pun intended, clarity, that they want to communicate. They've been kind of planning it out. If you can see this person, again, it's like showing up or being there. If you cannot, it's still this energy of maybe an SMS or a text message coming in, a social media message, an email. I really, don't know how you communicate, but it's about how you normally communicate. So if you are normally talking on the phone, but this Four of Cups, the Moon in Cancer, it's like coming up to you. Look, putting an umbrella on you. I'm here, and somebody's not really looking. There's an apathetic energy here. There is kind of a surprise element, so it can be just showing up for something. Literally, there could be some travel here. It's catty corner here with our Two of Wands. Or again, the message, the communication. I think you've probably been waiting for more than that, but that is here. And as far as the revealing of the feelings, if somebody's looking up at the moon, the King of Cups, somebody coming here to try to talk to you, the Lovers card, yeah, I would say to you that you love each other. It's mutual, but there is a decision that needs to be made. That's not always coming through with the Lovers card. It is coming through loud and clear for me today. It's Gemini energy and Venus. And connected to the heart chakra and Archangel Raphael as well. The heart chakra I love, but also the throat chakra I speak. I love you. The courage here also to say that, to reveal it, but I think it's just a lot more than that that's going on here, clearly. You may be someone who's waiting just for that, or waiting to hear that, for them to say that. So that makes perfect sense if that's what you needed to hear. Well, here it is. But it does feel like it's more. The Ace of Pentacles connecting to this Two of Wands, waiting for someone to make a choice, make a move. Again, could be literal travel, but Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy, this is next level. So are we looking at next level in the way of physical to serious or exclusive? Are we talking of somebody making a big literal move, like moving in together or moving across town, the state, the country, the world? Do you know what I mean? Whatever it is, because that could obviously also be around really bigger, oh my gosh, bigger things like marriage. The Two of Cups is here too. Oh my gosh, Aries. Whether it's now or future plans, because that's the thing about the World card. It's also connecting. It's around the future, Oh my gosh. Venus in Cancer energy. Look at I want to show you the flower here today. Look at these stem. They're both intertwined. It's like destiny's intertwined energy here. Big time. Creating one stem. You love each other. It's not even a question for me. It's not a question for me. Could there be some energy here for some of you waiting for somebody to propose marriage? Yeah, because it could also be here in the Lover's card. Commitment, either way. So whether we're looking at next level to get more serious, to go exclusive, to move in, to move across, move to, you could say, or marriage or family energy, whatever. I mean, yeah, it's like undecided kind of energy. There's a conversation that really needs to happen, and there is a decision that you both need to make. The Three of Wands. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and it's okay. So there's a couple of things. I'm making a mess here. Going on here, which is that there's this energy since your reading began that's just been rushing in. So I need to get it, okay? And while it feels like a lot, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. So the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Sort of like my mini Empress, the protege to the Empress energy. And this reversal energy is really telling because it's, well, there's a lot of Gaia energy here, and the Queen of Pentacles kind of being able to make things work that were not working kind of energy, And it's in reverse. So I just kind of feel like that's indicative of where things are right now. And what I was trying to say when all this energy was coming in, which we're going to look at, is the High Priestess here. The revealing of the feelings. King of Cups. The High Priestess, the King of Swords, the Lover's card, the Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. Yes, they love you. And what decision, what choice, look at this, have you been waiting for them to make? Well, I'm just making a big old mess here today. What choice are you waiting for this person to make? Two of Wands. Intuitive energy here in the High Priestess. So there's a revealing energy here. Are you waiting for them to reveal that they love you? It's here. Is there more? Because I want to tell you something. Well, first of all, and then leading to the Two of Cups, there's the decision. It's like, I choose you. That's just really clear. But one thing that's strong here that I'm picking up on is, well, obviously that you love each other. That's not a question for me. But there has been some kind of weight here. And there is this feeling of, yeah, you really in deep thought about this. As much as I feel like you love each other. And getting into this energy of the High Priestess, because I kind of think maybe you've been here, a little bit of clouded insight, blocked intuition, like not really sure, like getting in touch with your own feelings here too, in terms of what you're wanting, what you're willing and not willing to wait for, what you need, which you deserve, whatever that is. The bigger picture energy here with our major arcana at this point is the High Priestess and the Lover's card. So as far as the feelings go, they're being revealed. They love you. Are these your feelings being revealed to you? I mean, the Two of Cups, it's kind of hard to look at this reading today in this energy and say that somebody doesn't love someone. I think you do love each other. Obviously there's a lot of other things that are going on here. And this is somebody who does want you to know that, who loves you. It's somebody you've been waiting on to make a choice, to make a move. And here's the thing. Look at this. It is around feelings too. Look at our Three of Wands connected to, we're going to look at all this in a minute, okay? Just look at this. So here, here's our Two of Wands. You get out of the Two of Wands, you go into the Three of Wands. It's like, well, that's kind of the decision. That's the coming together. That's the expansive energy. That's the travel. So it's almost like, well, this is buying the ticket. Do you know what I mean? That could be literal. It could be literal here, but really it's more than that, because look what they're holding on to. It's the ship. which they're about to put down here for travel, but also on the water, on the emotions, the divine energy, timing. Also here within the Three of Wands, the timing, energy, communication, and leading up here to our King of Cups, who's holding, of course, the ship, which is connecting to the water and all the feelings. You can see it happening here. So whether there's an actual travel energy here, like somebody relocating, or we're looking at the feelings, which that's here too. I love you. Or a move like next level, Ace of Pentacles, moving in, marriage. What is that? There's a conversation about it, and there's a decision that you're both making. It's here. Five of Pentacles, it's in reverse. Yeah, I like this because, well, the Five of Pentacles is an energy of loss, Mercury and Taurus energy. But it's also, yeah, somebody's been worried. Something has gone on here. Clearly, it's the Pentacles, contracts, relationships. This reversal energy is somebody who's it's like coming back in, like they want to recover what they lost. Have they lost you? Are they about to? Are they afraid to lose you forever? Yeah. Is there some kind of connection to a home energy here? Yeah, for some of you there is. Whatever the case is here, look, getting the courage to come in here, I would say initially to communicate. The Knight of Wands, okay. I would jump through fire for you energy. Look at that. Not something a lot of people would think about when you think of the Knight of Wands. In fact, it does validate that if there's been a physical thing going on, maybe even for some of you long distance online, and there's this, yeah, wanting to move forward here into something more, which might include even travel to meet for some of you. That's specific. It is here. The Knight is a knight that is on the move. Again, there could be some of that energy with it, so I do want to validate that. And in fact, oh my gosh, look what's coming right after it. It's leading over right into the Four of Wands. What I was about to say is that if you can see each other, if you already do, or you know you can or you will, that might be in the cards, and that's going to be really specific. But I also wanted to say it's leading into the Four of Wands here. Look, our horse. This particular horse, by the way, well, a horse in general, just pushing through obstacles. This is this is a horse with humility. Okay? So that's connecting here, and then look. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Look at this. The Four of Wands, which is right here coming after the Three of Wands, and also connecting with our Two of Cups. This can be a marriage card. It's your energy, Venus and Aries energy. Venus, of course, connecting us both to Libra and Taurus, the ruling planet, but also right here, Venus within our Lover's card today. So it's both around the marriage energies, really strong. That's what you've been waiting for, maybe even in the future, or something you're thinking about, you know. But I also want to validate, again, if you can see each other, it's literally right here. It's like going to be probably at something like a wedding, you know, or a reunion. Somebody could be coming home or coming into town. There is that homecoming energy. There's an apology here. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, look. So that's pretty strong in terms of getting the courage to make that first, to communicate. What is the apology around? I don't know. I don't know. But it is here. And it's here with this Five of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Wands, which is a real current energy in reverse. Because we saw it coming in the upright of getting the courage to reach out, show up, walk up to you, send the message, make the call, whatever. That's here. It's the Sun in Gemini. It's also putting the Sun in reverse again. And again, it doesn't stay in reverse. So what happened within this Ten of Swords? Are we looking at, for some of you, something going back really far? It could be, for sure. You know, how current or far back that is. isn't incredibly clear here today. But what is really clear is that you love each other. Somebody here does have an apology to make. There's some indecision on the table that's really clear around you, that has been around this person. And it's like you love each other, but you need to have this conversation and you need to make a decision. And again, it's together. And the apology is strong. Look, 5 of Cups in reverse. That's interesting. Look. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, coming back in, like recovering what they lost, whether it's, well, I don't know, trust, you not wanting to, because that's asking for forgiveness. It's asking for forgiveness. It's like a hopeful energy too, coming back in. It's also putting these 2 cups here within the 5 of Cups in reverse, which we have here in the upright. So it is a validation for me that there has been maybe some kind of arguments or discord. There's something that did go on here. And that's also an indication for me with the 3 of Cups. They're depicted as flowers today, which are also in reverse, because that is like the 3 of Cups in reverse around, maybe for some of you, it could be that it was by phone or text message, voicemail, email, or even it could be also that it was in person, is what I wanted to say. Like there was maybe some kind of discord. Because those 3 cups here are Mercury in Cancer, and that's communication. And again, Mercury is, as I talk about often at the Tarot Closet, pretty much always, Mercury is strongly connected to reading and writing. So that can be around text messages or email or social media, things that were just going kind of, bonkers. But again, it could be that it was in person, because Mercury is just really about how you communicate. And there are a plethora of ways, and obviously it's going to be really specific to you. I also want to validate, look, whoa, the 9 of Cups is here. Jupiter in Pisces, wish fulfillment. I want to validate that this is a conversation too that I feel like that is going to be intense and emotional, and there are going to be decisions getting made here. So this is 2 people who love each other, but there's something that's undecided, that hasn't been worked out. Well, obviously between the 2 of you, that has already caused some discord that might bring up some more. But ultimately, there is a decision here. So 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment energy. It's Jupiter in Pisces, and Jupiter connecting us to abundance and prosperity. It's the planet of prosperity. Luck, like I always think of that as timing, But nonetheless, it's connecting here with the Lover's card, the Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. So yeah, there is an apology here. It kind of came in after the fact. They do want to communicate. There is an apology. It's not an afterthought. It's a sincere apology, but there's so much more that's going on here than that. Other than that, the Hangman, Pisces energy. This is obviously another major arcana energy, so the bigger picture. And I just kind of feel like that's where things are now. This is a timing energy for me. And obviously a need for another perspective, that there's just been discord and disconnection. A 3, connecting with our 3 of Wands even, that's a 33. And that's an energy of kind of digging deeper. It's like anything is possible here, but this conversation is just really needing to happen and is about to. Somebody is about to make contact in some way, shape, or form. Oh my gosh. What I didn't say that I wanted to say, and I kind of got lost, but it doesn't matter, that's being said for me, is, well, there's 2 things here. Look, the Death card and the Empress. So the Empress energy has been here coming through with our protege energy and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. So we're going to talk about the Empress in a moment, because it's sort of like, it could be that there's other people even been involved. And now it's like, okay, I need to I need to tell you this. I need to tell Aries this. But what I wanted to say is when you get out of the Hangman, you go into the Death card. That's where you go. And that's not a bad place to go, because you go there and you start making some major changes. It's transformational, it's rebirth, it's change. It's some things that need to end so other things can begin or complete, whatever. So whatever has been in that energy here that needs to be talked about that hasn't been worked out in the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, just even in our minor arcana energy, like it is time now. This is like make or break conversation energy. It is super clear that you love each other. So if you've been waiting for somebody, that it's almost like, well, somebody has to move, somebody has to relocate, or this is what I want, marriage or family energy. The Empress is also here. I mean, look at this. The Empress, the Lover's card, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Come on. Or I want to go from maybe physical to more. For some of you, that could be including online or long distance, whatever. It's like time now. This is what I want. So it's an important time for you, Aries, because, well, yeah, it's like it's do or die kind of energy, make or break, you know? I tell you what, the favoring around this connection is really strong in today's reading, where you are going from here. I also want to validate in the Death card today on the other end here with our King of Swords, who we knew was coming in here, the death of the ego. We have the King of Swords, the King of Cups. The King of Wands came back for the second time into the current energy, which is in reverse. And so what are we missing? The King of Pentacles. That's it. That's the commitment energy. It's like one of the four kings missing under the Emperor energy, the counterpart to our Empress here. To commitment. Yeah. So for a lot of you, it's just, that's what this is. But it's like committing to what? Committing to what change? Committing to what level of commitment together? Is it around location? For some of you, yes. Is it around committing to something more in the relationship? Yes. It's just, what does that mean? Because we could be looking at marriage. We could be looking at family energy, exclusivity, or going, again, from something more serious, going from something physical or long distance to serious, you know? The Empress is here. Sort of like the Queen of Pentacles is where things have been in reverse now. Timing energy, somebody's ready, somebody's not. Somebody's been available, somebody's not. I don't know. But the Empress, divine feminine energy, Taurus, also bringing in Libra. Venus, the ruling planet for both, is here. Can create and grow anything. The Empress is the leader of all 12 zodiac signs. And a ton of Gaia energy here. I mean, it just goes without saying, you know. It's the Empress. Things growing and things moving, new beginnings. And again, creation could be around so many things in terms of life together, the future in that world here, which again is bringing in that world card energy. What does next level to you mean? Is it the marriage energy that's been so strong? Is it something else? Family energy, whatever it is, it's here. There's a conversation that's going on regarding this, and there is a decision to be made. The two of you. Two people who clearly love each other. Okay, Aries. I want to bring in some channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Your reading moves so fast that I barely got to tell you that. It's a reading where we are looking into their feelings and yours, and moves anyone's making or what you don't see coming. Could it be they're showing up for something and you weren't expecting it? Yeah. There's a lot of unexpected energy. That's going to be specific how that is coming in for you. I also just want to say to you, so we're looking at channeled love messages. I didn't get to tell you, if you are hearing my reading, me, Christine, here at the Tarot Closet, and you're here on my verified YouTube channel, watching and listening, watching and or listening, whatever, then you're in the right place. If you are hearing my voice altered over weird static videos, and you're not seeing me here talking to you, you see my hands and my, you know, this is me. Or they're not altered, whatever. Or you're seeing or hearing everything and it's not here on my verified channel and there's some weird name or fake whatever. It's not me. This is my only place that I upload. So thank you to those of you sending me emails, letting me know who, what, when, and who, what, where, because I'm picking them off one by one. So thank you for that. Keep them coming. And if you haven't, please, if you suspect it's my content, always report and always let me know. The email is in the description. It is also on the About Me page. And it goes without saying, if you're hearing other readers that you recognize, let them know. We work really hard. I don't know what people think YouTubers are all independently wealthy or whatever. Not the case. And we work really hard, and it is not okay when there are people who are just incredibly lame and have nothing to offer and just want to steal from hardworking people. Not okay. So please keep reporting. Please keep emailing, letting me know, letting other readers know so we can continue to get rid of them. I'm so over it. Thank you so much. So much regret. That's connecting here with the Five of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. I don't know what that's about, but the apology, the regretful energy is here. I am ashamed of the way I handled things. That's the apology. Are you ready to know the truth? Well, the truth here is they love you and want a life with you and want to choose you, the two of you, this. I'm starting to understand our connection. It's right here with the Two of Cups. Yes, I think of you a lot too. I have not let you go. It's going to be really specific if it's someone you are in separation with, or you just wanted to know that, you know, and you're not talking, or there's been a break in that. You inspire a love in me I never knew. Aries. It's going here with our Knight of Wands. Do you love me? I know you were giving more and I'm so sorry. I want to be honest. I talked to my friends about you and about us. And I miss talking to you. I'm putting this here with our King of Swords. So it could be, again, for some of you, you're not at all. But it could also be that it's just really broken, you know? I love you and haven't let you go. Do you love me? You have changed me for the better. Your love has changed me for the better. The Death card and the Two of Cups. That's change there, like really big, major change, transformation, or making them want to make these major changes. I don't know what they are, but they're here. That's a higher vibration energy getting out of that ego too, to say these things. I am so drawn to you. It's like all roads lead back to you, that star energy. What have you done to me? I'm sorry I didn't reply. Is that the case for some of you? And you are my person too. You are my person too. More Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. They're coming in so fast. My gosh, I care too much what people think. That could be connected to Hierophant energy, the counterpart to our High Priestess. So it could be that other people have expectations on them, whether it's around the counterpart to our Empress. Where did our Empress go? Here. The Emperor. Like somebody who has a big workload or other people counting on them. Yeah, it just brings in that energy, like other commitments that maybe other people, are expecting certain things out of them. I dream of you. I will never give up on us. I miss you. Don't ever change. I'm sending you telepathic messages. Hey, I love you energy has been really strong, Aries. It's like really very goosebumpy. So many songs remind me of you. My world is dark without you. I feel your energy. That's the Two of Cups. That's this energy. That's the telepathic energy, by the way. It's all piling up here. I'm sending you telepathic messages. It's the sharing of thoughts and feelings. Your last channeled love message. Love message from your person. Message from their higher self, Aries. Whoa. Not surprising at all. Revealing the High Priestess, the Lover's card. Also the Two of Cups, the King of Cups. I mean, it's kind of everywhere. You are the love of my life. Okay. Aries, that was really goosebumpy. It's been my honor as always to channel for you. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate you so much. It's ridiculous. I'm sending you love and light always, and I'm hoping the best outcome for you. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.